right, good morning, cyber traders, and welcome back on this lovely Tuesday. Good to see you all, everybody. I just want to bring up the Tesla trade again. If you saw in the cyber group room this morning, Josh said it himself. You can't say it more perfectly. He said that he's seeing this thing going to hit about 450. I agree with him. It's been one of our biggest winners as brand name stocks that we usually trade. But obviously, we got a bunch of better stocks out there with less risk, more the reward. But anyone wants to look at some of these brand names, that is obviously has been the best performers so far. Good to see you, Kathleen and Deborah, Roger, Lita. Good to see you all. Welcome back. All right. So listen, yesterday was a really good day. We had a lot of stocks that traded again yesterday. We always say it's always a new adventure at Cyber Trade University. There's always new stocks. When you become a day trader, things turn into swing trades, and they turn to options trades, and they turn to long-term trades. So we'll talk a little bit about the orders going on with the Tesla trade. Everything's my God. Hold on one second. I just X'd out of my book map. I got to bring it back up. Let me just get this back up and running. There we go. I just have to get up. I X'd out of it by accident. It takes a couple of seconds. Just give me a minute here. Can't trade without this. Really can't. All right, there we go. All right. Okay. So anyway, let's talk about what happened yesterday with all those big stocks that we traded, because we had a lot. And you know what? A lot of them are starting to fall into today too. So we had a shitload of them. BOXL, let me bring that up. Great run up early in the morning. Made its money. It was a big short squeeze. Went from 4 to 10. Done around 9:30. Then obviously came back down. MBX. Another nice little inexpensive runner too. That gapped up pretty big. OKLO, that stock just been try to do a shake. We thought it was going to go lower at the open. Slingshot from 132 down to 125, back up to started at 132, dropped down to 125, and now we'll hit 142. Another big mover on all the nuclear stocks. We talked very heavily about that one. That actually one was actually better than actually the Tesla trade, by the way. I know some of you guys doing a swing trade on that one too. What else we had? We had the SUPV. That one still moving. I like this stock right here for one reason. I'm a big bottom fish, right? So we love stocks that get crushed and going down. This stock was up 17. It's on the second day, up again. So it's going to make the watch list too. I think it's just not that tradable. We'll see how it works out. It was a little spotty. The volume was a little bit lighter than we would like, but that one's going to make it on the list. What else we had that made this list right here? It was just so many of them. Was this one? Was this one? Was this one? We know about SMR. That's trading with the nuclear stocks also. FCell, just been doing great lately. This stock, I don't know where it came from, but another one turned into a day trade, turned to a swing trade, but broke this resistance levels around $8 right here, which was a major hurdle. But this stock, you could see it every day after a couple of days, how that stock just boom, 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 just became a great swing trade. $3 stock up to already 10. What is that? A 300% move right there on that stock. Put FCell back on the list. FCell, another really good stock right there. On FCell, what else we had over here that did pretty well? Oh, so many of them. CRF was a CIFR. That one going back on the watch list too. CIFR still pushing. Been a great day trade. Once it started breaking around 8 to 10, now we're at 15, breaking a 52-week high. Plug. Trade side by side with FCell. All right. Plug still pushing up, still strong, up 12% this morning. Oracle. Now, I don't know if you heard the news on Oracle, but Oracle listen, the whole TikTok merger, U.S. companies taking over, they gave it to Oracle. So Oracle has just been it's a very expensive stock, but the one that you could trade is this one, the ORCX. Now, this is what happened yesterday. I was contemplating to buy it, and then I said, you know what? Let me pass on it. It looks like it was going down. Then obviously, right around this time frame, around 10 o'clock, then around 10:30, once it broke this high right here at $49, and it went up. And you could see how it had a really nice push. So I got in right around $50. Once it broke, there was a big resistance levels there, big iceberg order. But this stock is moving up. So you could see it. If you don't have to buy Oracle, you could always buy, this is the ETF for it. So ORCL's on the watch list with ORCX. Listen, regarding about, this big TikTok merger, that is one of the top most powerful social media companies out there, next to Instagram, next to YouTube. You see how, I mean, you're on TikTok or Instagram. I mean, I know some people here, I hate TikTok. I'm not a fan. Listen, it's not what you like, it's what the numbers tell you. And the thing is this: look where Meta is today. All right. Meta is in the $700-800 price range. Back in April, when people thought it was still too much money, was at 500. So listen, 300, 800, read between the lines. All right. So could I see it be a $500 stock? Yeah, I could see that. Let's see what happens when earnings come out, right? Let's see how much money they really make. So anyway, that one was pretty big. What else we had here that did pretty well? RR was been on a big swing trade also. It is still pushing up. The list is huge. APLD is still moving up pretty big. This one's going back on the watch list, APLD. All these stocks were day trades, and they all became great swing trades. You had that one. I mean, I got two more to go through, and one was a short. SL, was it SLNH we traded, right? That one right there. That one's still going up again, up 31%. I mean, this is ridiculous. This list is so damn big. You got to pick your weapon here, and then open. Obviously, finally, it started made a little bit of on a downtrend. That's been a great swing trade and day trade for us also. All right, let's go through the big watch list, because there are a couple of other stocks that are moving that are doing pretty well. I know a lot of you were trading this stock early this morning. IBG, 830 stock for 60 cents, went to $1.40. Biggest percentage gainer, 230%. Cheap. The SLE, that was an after hours push. She's on a downtrend. I will put, you know what? I'm not going to put it on the list. We'll see how it opens up, because I don't like how it's trending right now. This one, nope. Gelato, this one right here, GLTO. I'm going to call it Gelato because I'm Italian. That's kind of the abbreviation of it. But nice little move, $3 stock up to $6. Let's go check the orders on this one. GLTO. GLTO. All right. Let's get the data on this stock right here. All right, you got a couple of big orders out here around $7, $6, right there. So we can see what the resistance levels is. That's right around there. All right. So we got to be careful of that one. Got to break those resistance up. We already know about this one. IPDN. This stock, some of you remember this back in September, it trended from $2 to $10, but she's on a downtrend. Maybe she's up a little too much. SSKN, another one, gapped up on a downtrend. SLNH, this one we already have on the watch list, right? Sometimes I write so fast, I make mistakes on my writing. That one's okay. HOLO, this stock got destroyed, and it's finally on an uptrend. Good price, $7 stock, good spread, 9 million shares. HOLO. I want to see where the orders are on this one. I also forgot to mention GoPro yesterday, right? GPRO, that's been I forgot to mention that also has been a very good stock trading. I know some of you here in the trading floor are trading GoPro too. I'm going to put that back on the watch list. What was, it's a very tradable stock. It was $1.50 up to $3. There's a big iceberg order just showing you right here at $3. This is pre-market for about 50,000 shares. You know what's going to happen to that when the market opens up, right? That multiplies by 10. Between 5 and 10. I want to bring up this one too. PSKY. This one we traded yesterday. Skydance. It's got this big resistance levels around 20. I know some of you did a swing trade on it, but you see that big resistance? I was going to buy it back yesterday, but then I decided to use the money towards Oracle, okay? But if the more it consolidates here, the better it is on Skydance. Anyway, let's look at this stock right here, HOLO. Let's see where the orders are on that one. All right, there was a guy here at 740. He pulled his order, and that's about it. Not really that much action in it. So you can see it's kind of flat. All right, there's a lot of stocks out here, fellow traders. Here's some of the stocks that are in the losers list after being gapped up so much yesterday. We all know what ends up in the gainers ends up showing up on the losers. New York Stock Exchange, nothing really there. All right, listen, this list is ridiculous. Look at the size of this list. Very, very big. Okay, we're going to have to do a lot of elimination. Okay, so we got some good brand names. We got some good, some other good stocks in here that are piggybacking that from the past couple of days turned into swing trades. And who knows, some of these day trades that are moving this morning might turn into them. So let's get ready. I'm going to put these stocks in the watch list. Anything I'm missing? Somebody on YouTube is just asking you about Soons. So Soons is also moving up really nicely. I've got, listen, there's so many I could put on the list. But Soons also, yes, definitely. SOUN, beautiful stock right there. And it's making a Fausto flag right here. The consolidating, beautiful consolidation right there. Soons, we're going to put that one on the list. All right, traders. So anyway, listen, tomorrow is the Cyber Expo. So please make sure you guys are registered for it. Let me put this here so you guys could see it here on social media. So here it is right here, the Cyber Expo. Look at all the great speakers that are going to be here. From some of the top speakers that I feel that are going to be the best in this industry that you need to learn from. This is going to start from tomorrow from 10 o'clock up until 4, and then also on Thursday. So if you have not registered yet, please do so. We are going to promote it on social media. You can also click on this QR code if you're watching on social media right now. Click on that QR code. We'll get you registered for it. Let's get ready for the market opened up. If you're watching on social media, if you want to come and join the trading floor, we're going to be here all day. Just click on that link right there or just scan that QR code. And cyber traders, you see something, say something. And for all those people that are here demoing the trial, hopefully you're having a great time. I saw some great questions coming across yesterday. Listen, you got to learn before you can earn. That's the beauty of it. All right. See you in about 15 minutes, everyone. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.